Hello, my name is HarleyLikesMusic, and today I'm going to be talking about sample manipulation within LSDj. And to give you an example of what you can do with this technique, I'm also going to show you how to make a hardstyle kind of kick drum, which sounds a little bit like this. So first, let's open up a new instrument and talk about the settings that we're going to be messing around with. Let's create a kit instrument and let's use the 909. Right, so the main things we're going to be looking at is the offset, the length and the loop. So the offset is where the sample is going to start from. So if I turn this up, you'll notice that the punch at the beginning of the 909 kick is going to start disappearing because we're changing the start point. The length, which is the length of the sample itself, and the loop. So you can either have the loop off, you can have it turned on. Something sound like that. Or there's another one called ATK, which stands for attack. This one means that the sample will always play from the very beginning, but it will start to loop wherever the offset is set. So if we change the length to change it to about 7 or something. And if we put the offset up, you can hear that we still get like the punch of the kick at the beginning, but then it loops like a section of the tail of the kick afterwards, and looping that section is actually like creating a bass tone. If you want to alter the pitch of that bass tone, if you are working with like very short looped bits of samples, then you're going to have to alter the length of that loop. Right, so you can get some really weird and interesting sounds using this. There's not really too much more that I can show you because it is just a lot about like experimenting and trying to get like the sound that you want. But to give you an example of like how I'd kind of build and tweak a sound using this technique, we're going to make a hardstyle kick drum. Let's go into here, let's bring up a new instrument. Kit. For this one, we're just going to use the 909 kit, so stock samples, you don't need anything new. We're first going to create like the low end. So I'm going to put 4 kick drums in. We're going to do something similar to what we did before. So we want like the attack of the kick drum to start, but then a looped bit of the tail so we can get like the bass. So let's try and do that. That sounds quite nice. And what we're lacking now for like a hardstyle kind of kick drum is like the distortion at the top. It's always really like distorted, like gabba sounding. For that, we're going to use the clap. So I'm going to put a clap on every one of these as well. The clap sound is kind of quite noisy and quite distorted. So this is going to work quite well for us. Moment doesn't sound that good, but what we're going to do is we're going to make it like similar settings on the other side. We're going to change the length to 7. You always want to have like if you want to keep them at the same tuning, you're going to want to set the lengths on both samples to the same. Let's put the offset up a bit, and we're also going to change this to attack. So we're already getting that sound. What you can also do is if you put in a table and then put in the P command, pitch down, it will actually pitch down the samples like it does normally here. but with it slowly decreasing in pitch, you get like a nice well, here we go. And then to tweak these sounds, especially like the volume, the levels, you're going to want to adjust the offset so you can get the right volumes, because most samples kind of like die off towards the end. Things like, you know, kick drums or the clap, they always get quieter towards the end. So if you want the looped bit to be quieter, then just alter the offset a bit. Like there, you can hear the bass is getting quieter. And you can just experiment and try and get like different tonalities with it. Again, if you want to change the pitch of the kick drum, you're gonna have to change the length. You notice that as I change the first one and before I change the second one, it'll go out of tune because the loops are not the same speed, length. Sorry. So there you have it, a bit of sample manipulation and how to create a hardstyle kick drum. Yeah, if you like these videos and you want more, just let you know, like, comment, blah blah blah, whatever, all that crap. And also, if you have any suggestions, things that you'd like to see, then just drop us a message. Thank you very much. Until next time.